thanksgiving in our heart once
Oh,
again.
thank you. Yes, Lord.
Allowing us to see a brand new day.
Thank you, Lord.
Lord, for that we just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Lord, we thank you for the good and the bad.
Oh, yes.
And even in the in-between.
All right.
But realize that Heavenly Father, you never left us nor forsaken.
Lord, thank you,
yes.
Lord.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Now, Lord, be with us right now.
Please, Lord.
As we prepare to stand and proclaim your word.
Oh, yes.
Lord, realize that I can't do this task without you.
All right, Lord.
But I ask you, God, right now that you might stay. That
Yes.
you allow
Oh,
me
in
to
the
sit
name
down, that
of
you might
Jesus.
stand.
Yes.
Again, oh God, we pray that your word don't fall on deaf ears.
Please, Lord.
Please, Jesus.
Lord, let us use it, Father God, to help mold and shape us,
Oh, yes.
to better prepare us for that
We need
place.
you, Lord.
And then, Lord, if there's anyone in our midst that don't know you, Lord, let them come running and
Yes,
go
Lord.
inside
Yes,
you to be
Lord.
Oh,
saved.
yeah.
Oh, please, Jesus.
These and men are blessed, we ask in your Son, Jesus' name, we do pray.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
The arm of God who is the head of our life.
Amen. Amen.
Deaconess,
Pastor.
deacons, members, wives, and all God's children. Just a blessing to be in the house of the Lord.
Amen.
One more time.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, Rick.
We
Yeah,
have
what's
a
up?
playbook this morning. That's all right. We're gonna keep on going.
Amen.
And like I said, it's a blessing to be in the house of the Lord. One more
Amen.
time.
Amen.
Yeah.
We have started a series of sermons found in the 2 Kings 4th chapter. Today we want to look at verses 38 through 41, if you please. 38 through 41 found in 2 Kings chapter 4. What I want to do is read my emphasis verses, if you don't mind.
Amen.
Found in verse 40b and verse 41.
Amen.
And it reads, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot,
Mm-hmm.
and they could not eat therefore or thereof. But he said, then bring meal and cast it into the pot. And he said, pour it out to the people that they may eat. And there was no harm in the pot.
All right. Lord, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
There was no harm in the pot. Just for a few moments, if you don't mind, I want to talk about God's remedy for overcoming spiritual death. God's remedy for overcoming spiritual death.
Amen.
For centuries, the African American people have came up with ways to defeat the odds. Came up with ways to make a living, prolong life.
Yeah.
Amen.
Black folks, my people.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to sound like I'm prejudiced, because I'm not.
All right.
But I realize that we as a black people
Come on, Pastor.
have learned how to think outside the box.
Uh-huh.
When grandmama got that last potato out the bag,
Yeah.
Come on, Pastor.
grandmama didn't throw that croaker sack away.
No, sure did.
Grandmama
So
took that croaker sack
we drink like it.
and ended up making a dress out of it.
Yes, Lord.
Grandmama had a remedy
Yes, Lord.
for coming up with a way against some clothes.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Even when it came to our health,
Yeah.
Grandmama had a way of thinking outside the box.
Yeah, all right.
I can remember telling Grandmama and Great Auntie, I'm not feeling so good today. Auntie said, go get me a teaspoon. Put a little sugar on that teaspoon. Now go and get me, you got it right, sister. Go get me my turpentine.
All right. Exactly.
Put a drop or two on that. Now you should feel better after a while.
Amen.
Thinking outside the box. Maybe that didn't get you. I can remember them old folks would go to the cow field and get one of them cow packs. Let the sun dry it out. Get a cheesecloth or whatever they had and made some tea out of it. Yes. You drink something like that, whatever in you,
It don't come out.
I guarantee you, will come out. They had a remedy.
All right, Rev.
Because you got to understand, we as a black people couldn't always run to the doctor. We as black people didn't know anything about Red Cross and Blue Cross, but we had enough faith in the man that died on
Shut up, Rev. Say it. Say it.
They came up with our own remedy.
He said,
But even with that being said, it was one thing that whether you were black or white, you didn't have a remedy for. And that was escaping eternal death.
all right, man.
Yes. We all got to understand that we got to face death at some point in our
That's
life.
right, Rev. That's right, Rev.
Bible said it was once appointed unto man to die. And after death comes the judgment. But you don't have to die twice.
All right, Pastor.
Thanks be to God.
Yeah.
And as I was looking at the text before us, I couldn't help but to see how God had a remedy for us to escape
All right.
a spiritual death.
Yeah.
You ought to be shouting right now.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Because if you just sit back and start thinking about the things
Yes, God. Say that.
that you've done,
All right.
the things
Woo, thank you, Jesus.
that you said. I believe Jasper Williams said the walls can talk. They done said a lot of things we were
All
going
right,
to
Rev. All right, Rev.
If doorknobs can say who done been in and out,
All right, now.
cars can talk who been riding up and down the road. You wouldn't want it to be mentioned you was in the car,
Yeah.
in the house.
All right.
What the walls said about you. But I thank God today that He have come up with a remedy
Yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
for us to escape
Right.
eternal death.
Yeah.
When I look at our neighborhoods,
Uh-huh.
when I look at the condition of the church,
Rev.
and I think how it used to be 20 and 30 years ago,
Jesus. Yes, Lord.
couldn't find a seat,
Say that, Pastor.
Take care of the air work tonight.
All right, Rev. All right,
You
Rev.
have one thing on your mind.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was to come out and give God some praise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at how we are living now.
Yeah.
Don't care if we
Preach,
pray.
Rev. Preach, Rev.
Don't care if we give God the praise.
Yeah.
Yes.
As if he owe us something.
Yes, Lord.
Well, in the text we saw three things that will help us
All right.
to better understand and to take a grasp
Yeah.
in this remedy that God
Oh,
has for
yeah.
us.
That's right.
First thing we need to look at is the need for spiritual growth.
All right.
Amen.
All
Yeah,
right.
you want a remedy. The first thing you got to realize
First.
is that we need some spiritual growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The children
There you
of
go.
God
There you go.
is in a desperate need
Oh, yes,
for
Lord. Yeah,
spiritual
yes.
growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how can we expect to grow spiritually and spend no time with God?
Yeah.
We won't pray. We refuse to read His Word.
Okay.
We refuse, you understand, to come out to the house of God
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to sit up under a pastor.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard folks come up with all kinds of excuses.
All right.
The pastor can't teach me nothing.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Woo.
Heard folks say I'm outgrown the pastor.
Look out now.
Tell me, how do you outgrow the man of God?
All right, Rev. All
Do
right.
you not know how long the man sit down in a week's time,
Yeah.
toiling over the word of God,
Yeah.
digging and searching for the truth?
Uh-huh.
And you have the audacity to say, I can't learn from him anymore.
All right.
Jesus.
All right.
Jesus.
Say it, baby.
Jesus.
Spiritual.
Oh, come on now, Rev. Come on, Rev.
I
Rev.
understand.
Rev.
You know how to read.
Yeah.
Well, that Ethiopian eunuch knew how to read.
All right now.
But how can I understand
Unless.
unless some man
All right.
got me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Spiritual.
All right, Rev.
That's a sad indictment
Uh-huh.
for someone, you understand, to rob themselves to grow spiritually
Yeah.
because they reject the divine instructions of God.
All right.
All right now.
But what's something about these sons of the prophets
Mm-hmm.
that made them realize they needed, or they still needed, spiritual growth?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was something that they understood within themselves.
All right.
That they realized that I don't have it all.
All right.
All right.
And I got to sit up under somebody to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Somebody always say amen.
Amen.
First
Amen.
thing
Amen, Rev.
I saw about this spiritual growth was the place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where this spiritual growth took place is vital. The place where your spiritual growth developed is important. It's kind of hard for me to believe a person can grow spiritually in the club.
All right. All right. All right.
All right now.
Kind of hard for me to grasp that a man can have a relationship, have a spiritual relationship with the Lord, sitting at a slot machine.
All right. All right.
Come on, come on. I'm not saying that it can't happen,
Huh.
but it's just hard for me to believe.
Huh.
Text said Elijah came to Gilgal.
Mm-hmm.
We need to know what happened in Gilgal
Well.
to better understand. You understand the place.
Mhm.
Gilgal is the place where God took up Elijah.
Uh-huh.
Right there in Gilgal.
Yeah.
A whirlwind in a chariot of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Gilgal. The place where Elijah instructed Elijah. Let him know how to conduct himself in Gilgal. Gilgal is where Elijah performed many of his miracles.
Yeah.
And Elijah went on up to heaven.
Yeah.
Elijah dropped his mantle.
Well.
Elijah picked it up and struck it up against Jordan.
Yeah.
And divided Jordan River.
Yeah.
The prophets of the sun saw him and they realized this must be, you understand, a prophet.
Yeah.
He must be a man of God.
Yeah.
So therefore they realized that if we're going to learn anything else, we must now sit up under Elijah.
Yeah.
Yes. The place.
All right, Reb.
Gilgal. We all should have a Gilgal in our life.
Well.
A place where you can meet up with God.
Yeah, man.
I don't know where your place may be. It might be in a closet somewhere.
All right.
It might be in the bathroom somewhere.
All right.
Or just riding down the street in the car.
Yeah.
But you got to have your own place.
Yeah.
Where you can meet up with God.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk to God and tell God all about it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
But not only did I see the place, but in that place I saw a problem. Yeah, it was a problem in the place. The text said, and there was a dearth in the land. A dearth is a famine through drought. I'm afraid that there's dearth going on right here
All
today.
right now. Yeah.
I'm afraid they going on here in the church.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not necessarily saying that is a drought because the people ain't coming.
All right.
We can look around and see that the people ain't coming.
All right.
But I feel like it's a drought coming when it comes from the preacher and the pastor preaching the word.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we done strayed away from the word.
Yeah.
They want to talk about everything else.
Yeah.
You want to wonder why folks don't want to come to church.
All
When you
right.
talking about your life and how you living and
Come
how
on,
you
guys.
doing this and how you doing that, they need to understand what thus says the Lord.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
They
That's
need
what
to
you
know
teach.
that the wages of sin is death.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And that the gift of God is eternal life. That's what they need to know. So we ain't got time to come in here and to play church. We got to have church.
That's right.
You don't know when your last time comes. And I might not preach how you want me to preach.
All right,
I might
all
not
right.
preach how the other man preaches.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, when I stand up, I'm going to give you a word.
That's
from
it.
the Lord.
That's all you need to do, dog.
Text said it was a drought.
Yeah.
But look at their position. And the sons of the prophet
All right.
were sitting before him. That's their position.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a drought going on.
Right.
But their position was up under the prophet.
Uh-huh.
What I'm trying to get you to see, no matter what you're going through in life,
My
don't
Lord.
stray away from God.
That's right. That's right.
It only
That's
draws
right.
you closer to God.
Yeah.
They said that they were sitting before him. These men had confidence in Elijah
Yeah.
and who he was. They were with him when Elijah, you understand, parted the Jordan. And they realized that there's something about Elijah
Yeah.
that I can glean something from, that I can get something from. And in order for you to overcome your situation, you got to have confidence not only in the place, but you got to have confidence in the person that you position yourself up on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, for spiritual growth. Elijah knew that these men, and it was about 100 of them, Elijah knew that they needed something to eat.
Right.
Elijah said, we've been toiling in the world, or in the word for a while. I know what the Bible said.
Yeah.
That man shall not live by bread alone.
Amen.
But it's time to eat. Time to get them to nourishment.
Right.
So therefore, he told his help, Gehazi, he said, I put on a great pot. Because there's many of them. and put on some polish to fill them.
All right, Rev.
You know, that sounds like something that we used to do back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't have much, so we had to find something that could stretch.
Yeah.
You understand? It couldn't be McDonald's every day. It couldn't be, some days you didn't have meat at all.
All right.
It might have been greens and cornbread.
Bread. Yes, sir.
You understand? Gravy on a biscuit.
Yeah.
But you had something. Elijah told them to put on a great pot. Now we see the need for spiritual growth. But the next thing we need is spiritual guidance.
All right.
Yeah, you need some spiritual guidance.
Amen.
You can't have one without the other.
Amen.
How can you expect to have spiritual growth if you're not willing to have spiritual guidance? Truth be told, as a people, we fell in our kids
All right.
Amen.
on both hands.
Say that, Pastor.
Fell in them with spiritual growth, spiritual
Amen.
guidance,
Yes, Lord.
but we also fell in them with parental guidance.
Amen.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Because some of these kids are raising themselves.
Yeah.
That's right.
Some of these kids say whatever,
Yeah.
Yes.
do whatever,
Yes, Lord.
go wherever.
Yeah.
Don't have no respect for God or themselves.
Amen. Amen.
And the same goes for that individual that has no spiritual guidance.
Yes.
If one is to escape the second death, they must learn how to yield not to temptation. They got to have some type of spiritual guidance.
Yeah.
Because we sit up here Sunday after Sunday,
All right, Rev.
acting like we holier than thou.
All right now.
Yeah.
And ain't got no kind of God in us.
All right. All right.
Once we leave this place.
Yeah.
Text said that we ought to have some spiritual guidance. Why do we need some spiritual guidance? We need some spiritual guidance for the things that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the text said, and one. And let me pause right here. Because it was 100 men. But it was only one.
One. Yes,
That's
sir.
what the text said.
Yeah,
That went out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that he purposely did it or purposely picked the wrong herb.
yeah.
But it's an old saying that one bad apple can spoil the bunch.
But amen.
But one went out and gathered herbs. Remember now, it was a famine going on. So that means that there was no crops had been grown. And if there was some crops to be found, you were probably going to have to pay an arm and a leg to get it.
All right.
So therefore, he did all that he could. He went out and he started gathering herbs.
Yeah.
But as we gather herbs, we got to ask for guidance
That's right.
while we out there in the field.
Feel.
See, the field represents the world.
That's it.
And there's a lot of stuff
That's it.
out there in the world
Yeah.
that you can get your hands on.
All right now.
It's just like when I go to Walmart and I go and buy a box of cereal. Have one in mind, but I go down, you got cereal on your left and cereal on your right. I ain't got but maybe $4 or $5 in my pocket, so you know I can buy but one box anyway. But I see Rice Krispies and
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. That's the way it is out there in the world.
All right.
Yeah, you're going in the world and you're trying to gather good herbs, but you'll stumble around across some gourds.
Yeah.
And that's what the text said. Text said that he was out there
in the field,
All right.
gathering herbs.
Yeah.
And we need guidance in the things that we do. Because we do stuff that we really don't know what we're doing.
Amen.
I believe when Jesus was dying on the cross, he said, Father, forgive it. For
Amen.
they know not what they
Thank
do.
you, Lord. Thank you.
So we need spiritual guidance
Yeah.
in what we do.
Uh-huh.
But we also need spiritual guidance in what we see.
All right.
Text said, and found a wild gourd,
Yeah.
where he found a wild vine,
Uh-huh.
and gathered there wild gourds,
Yeah.
lap bins full.
Yeah.
Text said that he found. That means he saw.
Yeah.
All right.
Red bone.
He saw them with his eyes.
Yeah.
How many of us know that our eyes
See some stuff.
have gotten us in a whole world of trouble?
Yeah. All the time. Come on with it.
The song Mama used to teach, oh, be careful,
Uh-huh.
little eyes, what you see.
See.
That right.
What you see.
Uh-huh.
Men have got slapped upside the head
Yeah.
because of their eyes,
That's
All
right.
right.
wondering where they ought not to be wondering.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Text said his eyes got a hold to a wild vine,
All right now.
and he started gathering wild gold.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought it to be of the same herb
Yeah. Good stuff.
he was gathering because they look alike. That's how the devil trick you.
Yeah.
Devil may make you think it's all right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everything that look good.
It look good,
Yeah.
but everything that look good,
All right there, man. Come on with it.
come to tell you that is not good.
That's
All right. Amen.
Text said they looked alike,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but this cucumber type wild gourd had a bitter taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put a pin in that. It had a bitter taste.
All right.
And the only remedy, the only way that you can escape this is that you had to come up with a remedy
Uh-huh.
if it was consumed.
Yeah.
Because if it was consumed, it led to ulceration
All right, man.
in the bowels,
Yeah.
and later it led to death.
Uh-huh.
But what made him gather such a thing? I'll tell you why. It was what his eyes saw.
All right. All right.
The wild gourds represent the sin in the world.
All right.
Whatever he saw
Yeah.
caught his eye.
Uh-huh.
Got to understand, it first came to his eyes. Genesis 3 and 6.
All right.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good
Uh-huh.
for food, and that it was pleasant to the eye. Yes, you got to be careful what you're looking at.
Amen, man.
Because you look at it too long,
Yeah.
you find yourself indulged
All
in
right,
the
man.
same thing.
Yeah.
Go at it.
Get a person that fresh off of alcohol.
All right now, Bill.
Let them sit around a bar
All
for
right,
a
Pastor.
minute or two.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he don't start drinking.
Yeah.
Same way with a person that smoke a cigarette.
Amen, man.
Hang around somebody that's smoking, you see them folks don't start you back to
You got a
smoking.
light up?
All right.
All right.
Text said that
That Real.
it caught his eye.
All right.
Yeah.
We need spiritual growth.
Huh?
Not only in what we do, not only in what we see,
Yeah.
but we need spiritual growth, spiritual guidance in our thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he came and shredded them up into the pot of the potter, for he knew them not.
Not.
It's an old saying that what you don't know can't hurt you.
All right.
That's a lie.
All right. Amen. Say that,
Just
Pastor.
because you don't know it,
Say that,
Uh-huh.
Pastor.
that don't mean it won't hurt
It's
you.
all right, man.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, you might not know that gun is loaded.
All right.
When you pull that trigger,
All
don't
better
know
it.
Can.
can hurt you.
All right.
Amen.
So that so we see the spiritual guidance. We ask for spiritual guidance. Ask the Lord to guide you around danger, seen and unseen.
Sing. All right.
But look at the text. It says, so they poured out for men to eat. They done prepared this pottage now. And the man of the prophets, or the sons of the prophets, have started to eat now. And it came to pass as they were eating of the pottage, that they cried out and said, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot. They didn't recognize it by the look, but they recognized by the taste.
All right.
We need spiritual guidance
Amen.
in our thoughts and what we eat and the things that we do. I come to realize that sheep can't eat everything.
All right.
Sheep have a special diet.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna feed a sheep no chicken bone.
All right now, Bill.
Amen.
Well, if you are the sheep of God,
All right.
you got to be careful in what you eat.
Uh-huh.
Amen.
What you mean by that? You come here one Sunday and eat what I'm feeding.
Yeah.
Next Sunday you right round the corner,
All right, Bill.
eat what somebody else gets you.
All right,
Yeah.
Pastor.
2 weeks later, you somewhere down in Birmingham somewhere,
All right,
eating from another man's table.
Bill. Yeah.
Then you come back here sick, stomach hurt, because you can't eat everything that some folks are issuing out.
All right, Bill.
Amen.
A sheep got a special diet.
Yeah.
Therefore, be careful what you digest
All right.
and consume.
Amen.
Here they realize this ain't what. You understand? The prophet been feeding us. It don't sit well in my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh man of God, there's some death in this pot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you long.
Take your time, Brad.
I told you that we needed some spiritual growth.
Bro. Uh-huh.
If you're going to make it to the Lord,
Yeah.
you need some spiritual growth.
All right.
Don't be stuck on the 23rd number of Psalm
Uh-huh.
all your life.
All right, Bill.
Learn something new every day
All right.
about the Lord.
Yeah.
Then you need some spiritual guidance.
All right.
Father, take my hand.
Uh-huh.
Yes, Lord.
Lead me on
Yes, Lord.
and let me stand.
Yes, sir.
You ought not, you understand, take your hand out the unchanging hand of God. But the last thing I see, and that is we need some spiritual grace.
All right, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need some spiritual grace. We need growth and guidance. But it won't amount to nothing
Uh-huh.
if you don't have that grace.
All right.
God's unmerited
Great.
favor.
Yes, sir.
You can't buy it. You cannot earn it.
All right.
But because God is who He say He is, He gives it free.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Somebody ought to say amen,
Amen.
here today.
Thank you, Lord.
He said, but He said, then bring me some meal. And He cast it into the pot. And then He just said, pour it out to the people so they may eat.
Yeah.
I can't say that the meal reversed the poison, but it was the symbolic action
All right, Pastor.
representing the miracle that took place. Just like when Jesus spat up on the ground and made clay and anointed the blind man's eye and said, go wash in the pool of Siloam. Did that restore the man's eyesight? Or was it the man's faith? I believe Elijah had faith in God that made the meal work. Yes, and we need to understand that we got to have faith in God in order for him to lead and to guide us.
All right.
Let me see if I can try to tie things up here.
Fix it.
We are living in a world that's full of sin and hate.
Amen.
You got lives of adulterers, fornicators, and cheaters. But I can hear the people of God crying out to the Lord. Oh man of God, there's some death down here in the pot. I can hear them crying out to the Lord. Whenever you're going through something, you got to learn how to call out to the Lord. Remember I told you that the wild goats had a bitter taste to it. Well, I can see Jesus now in the Garden of Gethsemane. Remember he prayed to the Father and said, Father, remove this cup. Well, when he administered to the Lord's Supper, one of those cups was a bitter cup. He asked John and James, can you drink from the cup that I must drink from? So Jesus was saying, Lord, there's a bitter cup down here. God realized that the bitter cup was down. So therefore he sit down the Son through 42 generations. You understand what he did? Then he gave sight to the blind. He gave the man, the lame man was able to walk. The dumb man was able to talk. But you got to understand it was death down here in the pot. Why was death in the pot? Because man had sinned. And we didn't have no remedy for our sin. So therefore God sit down the Son. There's a remedy that I'm sending down through 42 generations. That remedy hung, bled, and died one Friday evening on for early that Sunday morning. He got up with all power in heaven and earth in his hand. Then he get up in me. And then he got up in me. And I thank God for the remedy. I don't have to die in my sin. I got away to the Master. Through Jesus Christ. And one of them hung, bled, and died. But I thank God for the dying part. Because I couldn't die for myself. I know I should have died. I know I could have died. But I didn't have to die because he took my place. Thank God for taking my place right now. Wherever that Sunday morning, he got it with all power and heaven and earth in his hand. I'm trying to see when you know the man that I'm talking about. The one that woke you up this morning. The one that started your own day. The one that told you in your right mind. The one that put 2 pounds in the pot. The one that gave you a collar dry. The one that got a roof over your head and clothes on your back. The one you understand that the church that can't get around. The one that's paying the bills right now. The one that's making the money and the numbers. The one that understands when you're down and out. You ain't got a friend that turns up. I'm through right now. Come on, the Lord has made ways out of no way. And under the devil thought you had to find. God stepped in there. God stepped in the cave. God stepped in the valley with me. And grabbed me by the hand. Come on, one of these old days I might not go with you. I might not go with you, but one of these old days God's gonna call me. Don't worry about hide that. Don't worry about hide that. Understand that know that I did.
That's all right, dog.
All right.
So God gives us a remedy.
Healing in that pot.
I thank God for all the remedies that my auntie and my grandmama and my mama gave. But I thank God for the remedy that God sent.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord. Here we go
He
again.
sent his son through 42 generations
Thank you, Lord.
to come in this pot and to take away sin and death. The only thing we got to do is accept it
All right, man.
accept him as our Lord and Savior.
Uh-huh.
I see
And
it.
you won't have to face a spiritual
I see
death.
it.
Amen. Amen. Thank you,
If we accept.
Amen.
I thank God
Amen.
for what he done.
Amen.
I thank God for what he doing.
Thank you,
All
Lord.
And
right.
if he don't do nothing else for me, I
Yes,
still
sir.
thank him.
Yes. All right now.
Because he has done more than enough.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I feel like my dogs at church over on this time, or what about you, my Christian experience over by love. We ask that you come. God bless you. God keep you.
Oh, bless you, Pastor. Bless you. Thank you, Lord.